Welcome to the Future Wellness Healthy from Home program. In this video, we're going to focus in on exercise and in particular, the ultimate workout. This workout is very interesting because it's only from about 5 to 10 minutes it takes to do this workout. And it's really designed to be the optimum in terms of both cardio and resistance training combined. So there's three things that are quite different about this workout that you're probably going to find compared to a lot of other home workouts. So when it comes to exercise, if you think of it in terms of intensity being the key, and intensity is speed multiplied by weight. So think of it like a bow and arrow. So if you want the arrow to go as far as you can, you really want to boost your health, your metabolism, it's how far you pull back is the key, because you could pull back a small bit, low intensity, and even if you hold it there for hours, it's not going to go any further. Or medium intensity for an hour, still it'll go a little bit further, but not much, no matter how long you hold it. But with high intensity, it's you really hold it, bring it all the way back, really get that intensity and then let go, it's going to go much further. So if you think of a lot of the results are down to the intensity of the exercise, and that's what we're going to focus on. And that really will get you the best results. The second thing about these workouts, now some workouts I have seen do this, but we're going to make sure we include this part because a lot of exercise videos, they will show you the various different exercises, but then they don't actually bring you through it like they're doing it. So I'm actually going to do the workout with you so that you can see exactly what it looks like, even going from one exercise to another, the amount of resting, not a lot in this workout, etc. So you really get a sense of what to do and how to do it. And you can always just skip forward to that particular section once you get the basics and you understand what it is that we're doing. The third thing is the convenience factor. That convenience factor is huge because you don't want to make this thing too complicated, then you're not going to do it. So you don't even have to go into another room. Like some people have one exercise, they're in the bedroom, then they're in the kitchen, then they're in the living room, they're using all these different things. We kept it super simple. Now, one thing I do want to mention is safety. Now, we're used to working with clients in the gym, and there we've got machines that we're very familiar with. We check them every day, and we know that they're safe. The second thing that we do is everybody, before they start working out, they do a full consultation, full health check, etc., and we know that they can get started, and we'll gradually increase the intensity. We can't do that with a home workout. So please make sure that you're healthy enough, check with your doctor, etc., before you start any type of exercise program. So full disclaimer, this is just for informational purposes. But obviously if you can and you want to try this, that's completely up to you. But please make sure everything is very safe and very secure. So test everything first, start at a lower intensity. So even though this is a high intensity exercise, start at a low intensity and gradually increase it as you go through. Intensity is speed multiplied by weight. So you want to go pretty fast with a decent weight. Now when it comes to the rep range, really you just want to get to failure, but I like to keep it roughly speaking anywhere between 5 to 10 reps. I'm aiming for 7 roughly in my mind, but sometimes, as you'll see, I might only do 4 or 5. Sometimes I might do 12, but roughly speaking, if I can, depending on the exercise, the movement, the resistance, that's what I'm aiming for. And I'm leaving very little in the tank after each set. So I might do generally 3 sets, roughly 3 sets of 7, let's say. But again, first set might only be 4 reps. I'm going for my maximum weight that I can barely get to 4 or 5 reps, that's it. Second set, I'm going to reduce the resistance, which I'll show you how to do. And then again, I aim for about 7 reps. Again, it might be 8, it might be 6. And then third set, go again, reduce the resistance and go again. Third set, I like to leave pretty much nothing in the tank by the end of that. And then straight away onto the next exercise without resting. And again, you'll see that because I'm going to record the heart rate using my heart rate monitor. So first exercise, dips. So I'm going to show you the different levels of resistance. So these are high chairs. Your chairs might be a bit lower, which is fine. And I'm going to show you that too. And the other alternative is actually using the countertop in a kitchen. Now that's obviously much more secure than any chairs because again, chairs could slide, they could topple over. So do make sure they're as secure as possible. even if you need to have your partner or friends or kids hold on to them while you do the exercise. That's very helpful. So make sure it's very sturdy. So these are high up, and with the dips, we're aiming for the chest. Now with dips, you will get a certain amount of triceps and you will get a certain amount of the shoulder, the delts. But to get the pecs more, and it'll get more the lower pecs, which are stronger, I like to aim for keeping the elbows out a little bit. So I'll keep a narrow grip, but the elbows go out, and I'll dip down and back up. After that, what you can do, the second way you can do it is just do the eccentric. In other words, do the negative part. So you can sort of jump up and just resist yourself on the negative. On the negatives, you're actually 40% stronger than on the positives. So because of that, you're literally reducing the weight by 40%. So you can actually climb up if you like, but I would just jump up because you want to keep the speed and intensity going. And then you're just going to resist. And when you get to the bottom, you can take the weight off. And I'm just going to jump up, jump up. So that's a little bit easier than the first one. And then the third one, again, if you don't want to, sometimes I will, again, I'll show you now in a minute, turn the chairs around. But if you don't want to do that, again, you can just put your feet up here like this, or even one foot. So you're lessening the resistance by doing that. So the other way around is like this. And you may even start like this, especially, again, depending on what the resistance is. Because again, you can just go up on your tippy toe of one foot and just add a little bit of resistance. Or even two. And again, when it gets difficult towards the second and third set, you can literally, it's all just go like this. And that makes it super easy. So you can adjust it according to exactly your strength and fitness level. So that's the dips. Pull-ups. So you want to lie down where this is just, you're looking up to the ceiling and the bar is there. You don't want to be here like this, because if you do, you're going to pull the chairs forward. So more secure like this. And again, you can change the level of the intensity. But first, I'm just going to show you a simple one. With a lot of pulling exercises, people grip on way too tight. When you do that, your forearms are going to give out before your back. So a loose-ish grip, just enough to take your body weight, and then try to pull yourself up like that. And if you can, all the way up. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can put your feet up on a chair like that. Okay. If you want to make it easier, bring the feet right in underneath you. Like that. While that's a difficult one, there's a few things you can do to make it easier. You could even just get like a door handle and lean back and kind of pull yourself up like that. And depending on the angle, it can get easier or harder. Third exercise is the tricep push-up. So we've got the chest back, now we want to hit the triceps. So with the tricep push-up, a lot of the time I do push-ups for the chest, and that way I'll kind of keep the hands in close but the elbows out pretty far like that. And that's a very effective way to get the chest. But for the triceps, I'm going to bring the hands like that, keep the elbows in like that. And that's going to get way more triceps, and that will work much more effectively. So again, just down like this. Elbows in. Like that. Again, you can change your foot position if you want to make it easier. Just go onto your knees. Like that. So again, that's a different one, because for the chest, I'm going to go out like that, triceps in like that. The next one is going to be for the biceps. So biceps, is going to be a little bit like the pull-ups, but instead of pulling up like this for the back, what I'm going to do is reverse the grip, bring it in closer, and bring it more like this towards the forehead. And that's much more effective for the biceps. So very different from the first one, which was like that. That's more for the back. This one is in, close, and up towards the forehead like that. Close grip like this. And then into the forehead. The fifth one is going to be for the lower back, which is the hyperextension. The real key for this one is something to put your feet underneath that's going to take your whole body weight. So a great thing you can do if you happen to have somebody that can just hold your feet like this while you lie across the seat, that's going to be fantastic. You lean across like this, make sure your feet are secure like that, and you come out just enough so that it's comfortable. And from here, up like that. So again, what you can do with this one is to change the intensity level is how far your hands are away from your body. So this is sort of a medium one. So a difficult one will be putting your hands out like this because there's more weight away from the pivot. So that's very difficult. So this is medium. And this is a bit lighter. And then towards the end, when it gets really hard, you can actually use your fingers as well, or even your hands, and that's going to help. So those 5 exercises are very effective. You're going to get the chest and back. And when you do the chest and the dips, you're going to get a lot on the delts anyway, on the front delts. When you do the pull-ups, like that, you're also going to get the rear delts. So you're going to get the front and back of the shoulders, the chest and back, then we're going to get the triceps and biceps, and then the lower back. So really that's a full upper body workout. Very, very effective. And if you do it by getting that intensity level up, the right resistance, it's a fantastic ultimate workout. So the program consists of exercising at least 5 times a week if you can. Make sure the muscles are fully recovered, and if you need more time off, then do. The other days, you could do a lower intensity workout or do some posture or yoga or something like that. We are going to add in other workouts, for example, the posture workout. So 5 days a week, and alternate between upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. And please let us know in the comments anything at all that you want or need, or any questions that you have, and we can include those in the updates. So thank you very much, and hope you really enjoy that, and we'll see you again soon.